we move forward, and with that, let's go ahead and get into the last subject when it comes to NFL Week 3 aftermath, and that's going to be this, and that's going to be Mister 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 New England himself, Mister Bill's favorite student, Mister Josh McDaniels. Will the Raiders consider firing McDaniels after the latest decision making blunder? Dude, if Al Davis was still alive, they would have fired this dude on the field. I'm going to be dead honest with you. They would have fired him on the field because that was pathetic yesterday. The Raiders had an opportunity to tie the game. They're at the 8-yard line. You got plenty of time. He decides to kick a field goal. So if you kick a field goal, he could come back. You got 3 timeouts. You could come back. You can get the stops, and then you can come back and try to win the game. But you always needed a touchdown. It it's just befuddling how dumb of a call that was. And really it wasn't a dumb call. I understand where his mind was at. He made a call, the same type of call you would have made back in 1933 or something like that. That's an old school conservative call. And in today's NFL, when you're in the fourth quarter, you don't make those type of calls. You got teams that will go for it on every single opportunity that they get in that area in a fourth quarter. And you sat up in here and kicked the field goal with the idea that you guys could get 3 stops and then get a punt off. Dude, do you know who you're coaching? You're coaching the Raiders. This isn't the Patriots. This isn't the Chiefs. This isn't teams that play disciplined. The Raiders got hit with a 72-yard touchdown last night. Why would you think they would get some stops? This coach is not playing to win. Seriously, he's not. This coach is playing to frustrate fans. This guy's playing to show that he's in control of a team. And this is the same exact nonsense that got this man fired in Denver. And he's at it again. And it's bad. Really bad. He gets rid of their franchise quarterback in Derek Carr. When you kind of look at it, it's not that bad of a deal. Because guess what happened yesterday? Saints had a double-digit lead. He got knocked out. Guess what happened? They lost a double-digit lead. That was the story of Derek Carr's career last year. And it moved on over to New Orleans. So what to do next? But this man, he wasted a great effort from Devontae Adams last night. Jimmy G was making some bad decisions that he usually don't make. He was pressing it. He was forcing it. And that's because Jimmy G's head was bouncing all over the place. I think he had a concussion, but we still just rolled with it. So it was a lot of things that just went wrong last night with the Raiders, and they made a valiant effort to come back in that game, but they were just a trash team last night. I'm sorry. They just were not good last night. And a lot of things, you look at it, you say to yourself, this is not the way to go at all. It's not. This is not the way that Al envisioned his team. This is not the way that Mark Davis wants to reward his loyal fans with. This is just the Raiders literally just stealing money now, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You put on a good show at your pretty stadium in Vegas. You have a great fan base and the Steelers crowd come on out, hang out, and pretty much we just got the Blue Man Group. It don't matter who win. We just have fun at the game. Raider fans ain't going for none of that, man. So something has to give at the end of the day. Something has to give. Josh McDaniels needs to be put on alert this week that if he don't get this thing fixed and the Raiders simply lose by 21 points or more, he's fired. He's done. He's through. He's cooked. Because I hate to say it, I got the feeling that the Raiders are going to get absolutely stomped out come Sunday because they don't believe in this coach. They don't believe in this franchise. They don't believe in this ownership. They just over here collecting money now. It's that simple. And yeah, they gave out a great effort last night for the fans. They didn't do that for the coaches. They did that for the fans because they're being led by an absolute moron. Let's keep it real. And it is what it is. Josh McDaniels has one of the worst reputations in the NFL when it comes to being a head coach. And Mike said this on his show. Mike's an NFL agent. He had when he says something like that, it's true because he talks to people in the league. You know what I mean? It's not some internet foil talk. You know what I mean? So pretty much Josh McDaniels is a guy that should never, ever be asked to be a head coach ever again on the NFL level. He is a high school coach for real. Not even a college coach. He's a high school coach. You know what I mean? And you just gotta cut bait, bro. You just gotta cut weight, dog, and get rid of this dude. But Mark Davis isn't gonna do it because Mark Davis likes the way that the guy compliments his haircut, probably. I don't know.